We like answering your questions here at HomeShowRadio.com. And today, Eric from Cyprus has one about replacing his AC.
Last weekend, it stopped cooling.
It happens.
It's time to look for a new one, maybe. Eric writes that an HVAC tech came out and evaluated both my 4-ton AC units and determined with some kind of electronic sniffer device that the downstairs evaporator coil was leaking R22. He could replace the coil, but suggested instead replacing the entire system with a more efficient 410s unit. I am inclined to simply replace the coil and not the outside unit. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, he says. So, Tom, should Eric bite the bullet or keep the system going?
If it's working and you want to replace the coil, the evaporator coil, it's perfectly fine. In fact, if you go to a new system, you can actually keep the coil, blow it out with nitrogen, and use an R410A, which is the new refrigerant. And quite frankly, either one, they work well. The R410A works at a higher pressure, but that's not an issue with your condensing unit outside. So if you don't have the money and you want to stay cool, I say replace the evaporator coil now and then go ahead and take care of one unit, both units, whatever might happen down the road. But quite frankly, and I had this discussion, and I'm able to have these discussions because of who I am and what I do during the week and on weekends too, with all my faculty members. You know, I run a program to teach HVAC techs and a lot of other things, but I get the background on a lot of stuff. And one of the things they say are the units that were built between 95 and the year 2000, which I happen to have 3 of, which I'm real happy about, you can't kill them. They're old workhorses, and if they made units that good today, the industry would be at a standstill replacing units. So the background is you've got a 14-year-old unit, which kind of fits in that category, and quite frankly, I think another 10 years is going to be fine with it, with just a part here and a piece there. And evaporator coils, they're easy to change out. So I don't know if I'd rush to get rid of it, and I know I'm not going to rush to get rid of mine, and I told those guys that, even the person that put it in, I thanked them. And they said, yeah, Tom, we can keep it running for 20 to 25 years.
Way to be. Do you have a question?
That's it.
Send it our way. Click on the Ask Tom button. We'll answer it here or Sunday morning on Early Edition. Of course, Tom's around every weekend, Saturday and Sundays, continuing the College of Home Improvement Knowledge.
This is our classroom.
On Sports Radio 610.